Hi guys, so I'm going to read Captain Britain number 1. So the extra stories that are mentioned on the top are just reprints. They're just black and white reprints of older stories. They're not like any original Fantastic Four, Nick Fury stories. But in full color, the newest and greatest superhero of all, Captain Britain. Special origin issue. Free inside Captain Britain mask. Since every hero's story must start somewhere, ours opens in the remote fastness of the Chevoy Hills, just south of the Scottish border. Actually, we seem to be starting in the middle of our tale, but there's a reason. A fantastic reason. Chris Claremont, author. Herb Trimpe and Fred Kida, artists. I. Watabane, letterer. Marie Severin, colorist. Larry Lieber, editor. All right, gentlemen. If you want me so badly, come and get me.
Don't keep him waiting, fools. This so-called hero is all that stands between us and enough power to rule the world. Kill him!
You'll find that easier said than done, Reaver. Good Lord, I barely swung my staff, yet I knocked him unconscious. Another of Reaver's bully boys coming up behind me. I'm reacting with the speed of thought. But how? How did I even know he was there? I'm battling these thugs as if I've been fighting all my life. But I haven't. I'm a physicist, not some superhero.
You shouldn't let your mind wander in the middle of a battle, stripling. That kind of carelessness has killed far better men than you. What? He dodged my blow at the last second.
I'm unbeatable. But how? Why? What has changed me this way? All I know is that this fight is some sort of test, and that I'm the one being tested, not Reaver. Nice try, Butcher. But when you're facing Captain Britain, one chance is all you'll get. Now where in blazes did that name come from? Probably the same place as my costume and powers. It sounds right, though. I'll give it that. But that still doesn't explain what happened to me tonight. What's happening to me now? It's been one shock after another, with no let-up, no chance to think. And I must think if I'm to survive. I must remember. Memories, tucked in between the harsh grunts and straining muscles of a battle to the death. Darkmoor Research Center, 22:58 hours. Darkmoor, a top-secret nuclear complex, half hidden on the lonely moor. The moor was a place of fairy rings and the old gods, of sprites and elves and haunted woods, a place of legends and ancient power. But the old stories and older fears had made Darkmoor a desolate place as well. That's the moor's main attraction for us, Brian. It's isolation. We're the only people for 20 miles in any direction. So, if anything were to go wrong with our reactors, we'd be the only ones to get hurt. By the way, I'm very pleased with the way you're working out as my assistant. But it's only temporary, Dr. Travis, until the new term begins at Thames University. You're too modest, Brian. There are men who would sell their souls to work on this project, even temporarily, just as there are men who would kill to learn our secrets, because Dartmoor centers on the threshold of developing a practical, safe fusion reactor system, one that will solve the world's energy crisis overnight. Make no mistake, Brian, we're playing for very high stakes, and the game is winner take all. Quite true, Dr. Travis. Such a pity there are always people all too willing to stack the deck in their favor, by any means possible. Dr. Travis, did you hear that sound? It's coming from outside. It sounds like shooting. Brian, look at the wall. What's happening? Simple, Dr. Travis. The villains are making their entrance. Assault Teams A and B, proceed to your objectives and neutralize all resistance. Gas the scientists. Put them aboard the hovercraft. When they awake, these worthy gentlemen will no longer serve the crown. They will serve Joshua Strag, the Reaver.
They heard the boss. Now move it. 'Cause if you're late, you're left behind. And if you're left behind, you're dead.
There's no time to resist the assault, as the Reaver's men swarm through the complex. And nothing the Darkmoor personnel could do, even if there were time. They're scientists, not soldiers. There's not even a place to hide, because any wall too strong for his men to handle, the Reaver himself blasts down.
Team A, you're running behind schedule. Hurry up, or be marooned.
The later is Strag. I don't know how he got put. His men passed our security, but he did. Now our only chance to prevent this mass kidnapping is to get help. We've got to... Dr. Travis! He's stunned, like everyone else. I'm the only one left to use the smoke and confusion as cover, and make a break for that hole in the wall to the Carb Hawk beyond. I only pray there's too much going on for the Reaver's men to shoot straight.
That boy! He's escaping! Get after him! The success of our operation depends on everyone believing that the Darkmoor staff all died in a reactor accident. But if that boy escapes to reveal the truth...
So far, so good. I don't hear anyone following me. Now, if the police will only believe what happened. I mean, it's all so fantastic. First Strag hijacks the finest nuclear minds in the UK, then forces them to work for him. And voila, Strag Atomics corners the energy market. What does Strag care if those 100 lives will eventually be sacrificed? Because once he's taken everyone at Darkmoor, he can never let them go. Just as he can't afford to let me. No! That hovercraft, rising up, blocking the road. It's light, blinding me. I can't see. I'm going at the cliff.
I, who am the beauty of the green earth, and the white moon amongst the stars, and the mystery of the waters, and the desire of the heart of man, I call unto thy soul to arise, and come unto me.
Alive. Somehow, I'm alive.
For I am the soul of nature, who giveth life to the universe. From me all things proceed, and unto me all things must return.
All broken inside. I can barely breathe or move. Oh, the pain.
Welcome to the Siege Perilous, Brian Braddock. Welcome home.
What? That voice. A woman's. But who?
Be silent, mortal. Thou hast not been given leave to speak. Thou art in a most ancient circle of power, and thou art here to be judged on the peril of thy immortal soul.
This isn't real. It can't be. I'm dreaming as I die.
Hearken unto me, Brian Braddock, for I and the Lady of the Northern Skies are no dream. Thou must choose either the amulet or the sword, life or death, for thee, and, mayhap, for thy world as well.
Continued next week. Thou shalt not miss it. So that's the end of the video. So I hope you guys enjoyed the comic. If you could like, comment, and subscribe, that'd be appreciated. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys later.